Hi everyone, I'm back with the series, the Planner Process series, where I talk about how I process my planners and journals for the next year. And in this series or part, I'm going to be talking about journals that I'm definitely keeping. So let's get started. For me to think about if I'm keeping the journal is things like, do I have time for it? Did I enjoy actually writing in it and stuff like that? And did the planner, the notebook or journal work out for me? So those are the things that I actually think about. So first I'm going to talk about my memory keeper. I have been using an A5 Stalogy for memory keeping for about 4 years now. And the reason I am keeping it this way is because, so I started with A5 Stalogy. I love the paper, I love the quality, the size, and since I started, I love the uniform look of all my journals looking the same. Stalogy is very affordable, easily acquired. They're on Amazon, stationery shops, they're everywhere. And I also love the very plain style notebook. It's grid, and I don't usually use the dates, and I just I love the size and the style, So I'm definitely keeping this because it's gonna be my 4th year completing this. The only thought I was gonna change was, this is the 365 days one, and there is a half year one, and I never complete it. But honestly, I know I will never complete it because I don't write every single day, and most of my writing is like this much or smaller even, It's very rare that I use the whole day, except for, birthdays and special occasions. So it works. But even though I'm not gonna finish the whole 365 pages, I do like that it's the same style, and I'm gonna stick with the A5 365. And so one day I'll have them all lined up like this. I usually put the year right here on the spine, and I can line them up and just look through the year. So I love the uniform look of the A5 Stalogy for my memory keeping. And it's simple. Last year I did put a bunch of stickers, which I did not love, but it's part of the memory, I guess. So I'm just keeping it blank again. So I definitely put the year here, and yeah, so definitely keeping this. So if something works for you, why change? I know there's things that are out there that are like, oh, I want to try that. Fine. To me, I'll be like, okay, let me find another reason to journal something. And that's when you kind of add on to your pile of, let me try that and create another reason to journal, But this is mine. My keep for sure. So main reason is I have been using this for 4 years and want a uniform look for my memory keeping. So another one is my reading journal. This is the 2nd year that I've been using this. This is a Sterling Ink N1, I believe, notebook. And it's just a notebook that I believe this is the 500 one. The 512 pages. So initially it was a reading journal with little exercises, trackers, bingos, book of the month, and it was a lot to keep up with. So and I was reading the Bible as well. doing the challenges. But I love this. Like, I'm the type to read a book and like by next week I can't tell you the name of the characters anymore. So I love that I can have this and look back at the stories of how much I love it and just look at the collage and actually like, oh, I remember this book now, you know what I mean? So I really love this. So for this year, I actually just separated it with like a little mark here and a little deco for 2026. And I'm only doing the book and collage info, you know? So, and I think I'm gonna keep doing that because look at how much pages I still have. And I know I'm not gonna read that much. And I love that, I love the setup. I love the size of the notebook. I love that I could do a collage here. And I love that it's actually perfect for synopsis and my thoughts, you know. And I really enjoy doing these. So the reason that this works for me is because I'm probably reading a book or two a month, and so I only use this journal once or twice a month. I'm also not tracking all of this, which can get very, very like overwhelming. Hence, I didn't track and finish all of that. So when I just do this, it works, you know. I can actually do the collage. I can do the synopsis real quick as soon as I read a book, and it works. And that's why I really like it. And it's not like I'm gonna stop reading either. I'm gonna continue reading. Even if I read like 5 books a year, this will be, you know, I'll create another little tab here for 2027, and then 2028, 2029 until I actually finish the notebook. So yeah, I love this. And yeah, so I'm definitely keeping this because it works. It has its purpose. For me, it's actually great to look back at it. And when people ask me, oh, do you have any good recommendations, I could just literally give them this and be like, look, pick a collage that you like with high ratings or something. And you know, it's fun too. It's very creative, it's very fun. I can use my pens. The pictures are vibrant and I love it. So it works, especially now that I'm not tracking so much things. Yeah, so I really like this. And the third journal is my faith journal. So this is my third year. No. This is my second year doing this faith journal. And what I do is in my monthlies, I just track the ink and pen I'm using. And in the daily, this is a Sterling ink dated daily B6. And I used the same one as last year. So what I usually do is every night I do like a little prayer and do a little Bible verse with it, and just put 1 or 2 stickers here and there and match my ink with the stickers, you know. And yeah, and I really love doing this. Not only has my faith grown, I've memorized Bible verses, but it gives me the time to pray, reflect, and spend time with God. So I really enjoy this. And I don't think I'll ever stop doing this. Maybe I'll change, you know, notebooks or planners or whatever. But right now, this works for me. I do it every single day. There were days where I would literally fall asleep at night, and as soon as I wake up, I would do this. So it's definitely something I don't try to skip, you know. I definitely do it every single night if I can. But the latest is the morning. So I really enjoy this. And if you decide to do this, there's a little idea, because I was having trouble what to do with these pages in the between the months. She would have like blank pages. So I would glue the pages and literally have like a Bible verse that spoke to me that month, and a big sticker and, you know, a Bible verse. So it works out. I really love this. I don't think I will ever stop, but yeah. So those are the things that I try to consider when I'm looking to keep my journals. Does it work? Do I enjoy it? Is it something that I can keep up and maintain? And if it's not broken, you don't need to fix it, you know what I mean? And another thing is, I don't even have to buy a notebook for my reading journal because I still have pages. So, you know, if it works, why change it, you know? So yeah, I hope this helps. And I'll see you on the next series. Bye.